Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a detailed look at how I styled a cozy hot cocoa and coffee station for the holidays. I cleared everything out and started with a completely blank slate. And does anyone just stare at an empty space before deciding where to begin? Because I always find myself doing that, but let's get started. Throughout the year, I tend to keep this area very minimal, but for fall and winter, I always lean into a curated, cozy, and slightly cluttered look. The first thing I did was move our ice machine to the corner by the fridge since we won't be using it as much during the colder months. And from there, I like to start with an anchor piece, something I can build the entire area around. This time, I chose a set of mini trees from Balsam Hill. They come in a set of 3, but I'm using the large and the medium only. Next, I grabbed a set of trays from Amazon that I've been really loving in the kitchen, and I used a large one to group a few items together, including my coffee machine. Before I kept decorating, I wanted to quickly show you the mini rosemary wreaths that I made for my vintage breadboards. For these, you'll need fresh rosemary sprigs and a hot glue gun, as well as ribbon of your choice. I originally tried tying the sprigs together with string, but I found that hot glue worked so much better. I overlapped each sprig about 2 inches and glued only the stems, keeping the leaves clean and all the sprigs facing the same direction. Each wreath took about 3 sprigs, and I have to mention that once they do start to preserve and dry, they aren't super full, so I highly recommend adding a second layer if you want a fuller look when they are completely dried out. For ribbon, I tried 2 methods. The first was making a small loop and adding a longer ribbon to form the bow. And the second was tying the ribbon directly around the wreath and knotting it before adding a separate bow. I really love how both styles turned out. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you end up trying this or not. My breadboards are from Olive Atelier, and I always love having them leaned against the backsplash here. In front of them, I stacked 2 cookbooks that I use as risers for some jars. Last year, I purchased a set of nostalgic mugs from Amazon. This year, I found matching jars also from Amazon, and I love that this collection feels nostalgic and it is something I can add to year after year. I filled the larger jar with my family's favorite hot cocoa packets and the smaller jar with my Nespresso pods. I placed them on top of the cookbooks, and I have to say I really love these pieces paired together. They are so beautiful and I highly recommend them. I recently purchased the mini version of my large bonbon jars from Cottage & Key Home. You guys know those are one of my favorites in my kitchen, and I really love the ribbed glass look that they have. And it was the perfect jar for the little foiled chocolate bears that I picked up. These are available at Walmart and Target, and I cannot keep this jar full. My family goes through them so quickly. I tucked it into this corner, and of course I added a ribbon bow to it. This ribbon is from Amazon and it's one of my favorites that I've been using this year. And while the ribbon was out, I figured why not just add bows to the mini trees too.
Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year.
On the other side of the trees, I added a wooden riser from Home Goods, and I placed my syrups on top. The syrup dispensers are from Amazon, along with a set of 3 containers that I filled with marshmallows and chocolate wafers. The plate set I used is from Mickey & Co., which I purchased last year, so I'm unable to link it for you guys. And these faux gingerbread man cookies, very fine from last year as well. I love pulling out pieces that I've used in previous years. They carry so much more sentimental value and memories, even something as simple as a plate. For the hot cocoa, I wanted to display cups, something fun but also convenient for busy moms like myself. This set is from Amazon, which comes with 6 different patterns.
There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
I used a creamer pitcher to hold my stir spoons. These are also from Amazon and they've held up really well in the dishwasher. And of course, I added a little treat for my girls. To hold a few hot cocoa bombs, I used a small dish from Cottage & Key Home. I've used it as a jewelry dish, as a trinket holder, even in my bathroom for bath bombs and soaps. It's really well loved in my home. I switched out my art for a winter frame. Both pieces are from Petal Lane Home. I also added a ribbon bow to the sconce, which I eventually ended up removing. I did not love the way it looked. And for my final touches, I am adding a tea towel from Amber Interiors and my set of mugs from Amazon. And that completes my 2025 Christmas hot cocoa and coffee station. I decided to hold off on decorating the rest of my kitchen until after Thanksgiving. With that being said, I hope you have a very blessed Thanksgiving if you are celebrating. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me as much as I enjoyed filming this for you, and I will see you in my next video.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents.